Hi everyone, it's Marco Brown. If you get divorced, is your spouse going to get half of your dentist's office? The answer is very likely not, and let me explain why. A dentist's office is really, when it comes down to brass tacks, a personal service business. You're not selling widgets, you don't have a whole bunch of stuff that you're sending out to people. You're doing a job as a dentist, and you're usually doing it yourself. Maybe you have some other people there. But at the end of the days, it is really a personal service business, which means that the vast majority of the value in the business is your relationships with people, your clientele, the actual sweat equity you put into the business. And if that's the case, then that's not really divisible very much in a divorce. Now, what could be divisible is the actual equipment that you have in your dentist's office. So the chairs, the other equipment that's there. So maybe you split that up, and maybe that's a few tens of thousands of dollars, which is not nothing, but it's a lot less than the overall value of the business. Now, the exception to this is if your spouse has taken part in the business as a high-level employee, like a director or president or something like that, or is 50-50 on the business paperwork. If that's the case, then it's very, very likely that the spouse is going to get a chunk of it. But acting as maybe the receptionist or a dental hygienist or something like that is not going to qualify for it. It has to really be a kind of directorial or president, overseeing the dental office and overseeing the employees, overseeing the money. At that point, if your spouse has done that, then there's a fairly good likelihood that he or she will get a chunk of the office itself. Otherwise, what's going to happen is your spouse is going to get alimony off of the income from the dentist's office. So not a ownership stake in the office itself, but a chunk of the money in the form of alimony. And the way we kind of think of income off of a personal service business like this that somebody owns is we take the gross receipts minus necessary expenditures, and those might be different from tax write-offs, but gross receipts minus necessary expenditures. And that is really the number we use for child support and for an alimony calculation as well. But that's probably your worst case scenario, is the alimony that comes from the income produced by the dentist's office, your office. So if you need help with your divorce, if you're a dentist and you need help figuring these things out because you're going through this, give us a call, 801-685-9999, or visit us on the web, www.utdivorceattorney.com. Thanks, everyone.